Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome all back to another episode of the Weekly Conversations podcast. And in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the music history, the discography, the life of the music world's biggest star, Mr. Justin Bieber. I'm very excited to talk about this man. I love his music, I love his stuff. And I'm happy today to have him as my topic of conversation. So let's get straight to it. We talk about his studio albums. We begin with his very first album he ever released, Justin Bieber, My World 2.0. It was released on March 19, 2010. And this album charted at number one, making it his first number one on the Billboard Top 200. And this album to date has sold 4 million units in the US, and it sold 100,000 units in the UK. And the album's gotten on, Album of the Year. The critics gave it 66 out of 100, and the users gave it 37 out of 100. And the first song, you have You Smile, which was released August 9th, 2010, charted at number 27 on the Billboard Hot 100 and sold 1 million units in the US. You Have Never Let You Go, March 2nd, 2010, in the US Billboard Hot 100, charted at number 27 and went platinum in the US. Eeny Meeny, March 15, 2010, sold 1 million units in the US, 600,000 in the UK, and charted at number 15 in the Billboard Hot 100. That Should Be Me, March 19, 2010, 2 times platinum, silver in the UK, and charted at number 92 in the US. Somebody to Love, June 25th, 2010, charted in the US, number 15, and sold 3 million units in the US and went silver in the UK. Baby. This song was released on January the 18th, 2010, charted at number 5 in the US, and it went number 3 in the UK. It sold 1.2 million units in the UK and 12 million units in the US. And now for his second album, Under the Mistletoe, which was released on November the 1st, 2011. It charted at number 1, marking his second number 1 in the US. This album was released on October the 17th, 2011. Never mind, sorry. And it sold 3 million units in the US, 1.2 million units in the UK, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which sold 500,000 units in the UK. All I Want for Christmas Is You, super festive, December 9th, 2011. It sold 500,000 units in the US. It charted at number 86 in the US. And then you have Drummer Boy, October 28th, 2011. It charted at number 86 in the US and sold 500,000 units in the US. The album that we all heard of, listen to, and some love, some hate, Believe. It was released on June the 15th, 2012. This album marks his third US Billboard Top 200 number 1. The album sold 3 million units in the US and went 1 times platinum in the UK, selling 300,000 units. On Album of the Year, the critics gave it 66 out of 100, and the user score 49 out of 100. Now we start with the first song, All Around the World, February the 26th, 2013. Sold 1 million units in the US and charted number 22 in the US. Boyfriend, 6 times platinum in the US, 1 times platinum in the UK, charted at number 2 in the US, and it was released on March the 26th, 2012. As Long as You Love Me, released on July 10, 2012. Sold 5 million units in the US, went 1 times platinum in the UK. It charted at number 6 in the US, right here, and I believe this is with Drake. February 5th, 2013. Charted at number 95 in the US and went gold in the US. Die in Your Arms, May 29, 2012. Charted at number 17 in the US and sold 500,000 units in the US. Beauty and the Beat, October the 24th, 2012. It sold 4 million units in the US. It went 2 times platinum in the UK and charted number 5 in the US. Purpose. I love this album. I've heard a lot of its singles and songs, and I do occasionally listen to it, but not that much. Either way, this very album released on November the 13th, 2015, with the album selling 6 million units in the US, 5 times platinum in the UK, and this marks the 4th album that went number 1 in his career. On Pitchfork, they gave it 6.2 out of 10, and I'll show you went platinum in the US, gold in the UK, charted in the US at number 19, and it was released November the 2nd, 2015. What do you mean? 8 times platinum in the US, 5 times platinum in the UK. It was released on August 28, 2015, and this actually is in fact his first song in his entire career to actually chart number 1 in the US Billboard Top 100. Then you have Sorry, which sold 6 million units in the US, 6 million units in the UK. It went 11 times platinum in the US. It was released on October the 23rd, 2015. This marks his second US Hot 100 number 1 single. And then Love Yourself. It was released on November the 9th, 2015. It sold 6 million units in the UK, and 6 times platinum in the UK and 9 times platinum in the US. And this is his third US Hot 100 number 1 in his career, which is extremely impressive that he got 3 number 1 so far from just 1 album. Then you have Company, which was on March 8th, 2016, is the year it was released. It went 1 times platinum in the UK, 2 times platinum in the US, and charted number 53. I've heard this song, it's a good one. I don't understand how it went to 53 in the US, but it went. Changes. February the 14th, 2020. We've all heard some of the songs on this album on TikTok. Let's not lie to each other here. This album marks his 5th US Billboard 200 number 1. It sold 1 million units in the UK and it went gold in the UK. On Metacritic, sorry, on Album of the Year, it was given 54 out of 100 critic score and 27 out of 100 from the user score. On Pitchfork, it was given 4.5 out of 100. Come Around Me, February 14th, 2020, charted 86 in the US. It went gold in the UK. Intentions, 4 times platinum in the the US, platinum in the UK, charted number 5 in the US, Billboard Hot 100, and it was released on February the 7th, 2020. Yummy, January the 3rd, 2020, went 1 times platinum in the UK, 3 times platinum in the US, and charted number 2 in the US. And we all know why it charted number 2 because of the box. This album in 2021 got nominated for a Grammy for Best Pop Solo Performance, which is yummy. Got nominated for a Grammy for Best Pop Solo Performance, which is just horrific. Forever, October the 2nd, 2020, it charted at number 24 in the US and went gold in the US. Justice. Personally for me, this is my second favorite album that Justin Bieber has, quite frankly, released. It goes Justice, and then, Purpose, then Justice. And I love this album very much. March 19, 2021 is when this album was released, and just to mention before I continue, we've all heard some of the songs on TikTok. That's all I hear. This album marks his 6th US Billboard number 1, and it sold 2 times platinum in the US, 1 times platinum in the UK. On Album of the Year, it was given 62 out of 100 from the critics and 45 out of 100 from the users. And Pitchfork gave it 7.2 out of 100. Out of 10. As I Am, March 19, 2021, gold in the US, and 43 on the billboards. It's quite interesting because I've listened to this song and it's an extremely good song, but 43 Off My Face, March 19, 2021. In the US, it sold 500,000 units and it charted at number 64 in the US. Holy. 3 times platinum in the US, 1 times platinum in the UK, charted number 3, September 18, 2020 is when the song is released, and it's a very good song. Unstable, March 19, 2021, in the US Billboard, it charted at number 62, and it sold 500,000 units in the US. Hold On, March 5, 2021, charted at number 20, sold 1 million units in the US and 400,000 in the UK. Ghost. I love this song very, very much. September 10, 2021, it charted at number 5 in the US, which is very surprising for number 5 for a very well-known song that he made. I was assuming maybe a bit higher. It sold 1.2 million units in the UK and 3 million units in the US. Peaches. Now this, everyone knows it. It sold 4 million units in the US, 1.2 million units in the UK. Was released on March the 19th, 2021. This marks his 4th single or song in his career to chart number 1 in the US. And it charted number 2 in the UK. This album, at the 2022 Grammys, was nominated for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best R&B Performance, and Best Music Video. He just got nominated but never won a single award, which is quite interesting because Peaches is a very good song, but to say that it didn't win, I don't know. Would it be technically considered a robbery? Were the other nominations, more worthier than him? I don't even know what the nominations were at the time. Anyone, January 1st, 2021, it charted number 6 in the US and number 4 in the UK, sold 600,000 units in the UK and 2 million units in the US. Lonely, good song. October 16, 2020, charted at number 12 in the US, 17 in the UK, 400,000 units in the UK, and 2 million units in the US. Swag, July 11, 2025. Never listened to one single song from this album, and will never listen to one single song in this album. It charted at number 2 in the US, 4 in the UK, sold 100,000 units in the UK, and on Album of the Year, the critics gave it a score of 61, and the users gave it a score of 49. Pitchfork gave it 7.3 out of 10. Swag 2, September 5, 2025. What is it? Album of the Year, critic score 51, user score 46. And remix albums, he did My World Acoustic, November the 26th, 2010. It charted number 7 in the US Billboard Top 200. And in the US, it sold 841,000 units as of today. Critics gave it a score of 80. The users gave it a score of 54. And Justin Bieber, Never Say Never, the remixes, February the 14th, 2011. It marks his 7th album that charted in the US Billboard 200, and it sold 1 million units in the US. Believe, Acoustic, January the 29th, 2013. This is his final album, actually, to chart in the US Billboard 200 at number 1. This is 8th one, and it managed to sell 500,000 units in the US and 100,000 units in the UK. Journals, December the 23rd, 2013. 1 times platinum in the US, silver in the UK. For Album of the Year, the critics gave it a score of 70, the users gave it a score of 68. And Heartbreaker, released October the 7th, 2013. It went gold in the US, charted at number 13 in the US and 14 in the UK. All That Matters, good song. 1 times platinum in the US, silver in the UK, sold, charted at number 24 in the US and 20 in the UK. Did I say that it was released on October the 14th, 2013? I don't know if I mentioned that. Hold On Tight, October the 21st, 2013. It went gold in the US, charted at number 29 in the US. Confidence, good song. Platinum in the UK, platinum in the US, charted at number 41 in the US and 33 in the UK. And extended play, Justin Bieber, My World, November 17, 2009. Charted at number 5 in the US, 3 in the UK, 3 times platinum in the US, 3 times platinum in the UK. Critics score of 70, user score of 44. As a featured artist, he has done many wonderful and amazing songs as a featured artist. I've broken it down into 3 categories. Category number 1, Where Are You Now, I Don't Care, Stuck With You, Stay, Cold Water, Friends, 10,000 Hours, Monster, Next to You, Let Me Love You, Deja Vu, I'm the One, No Brainer, Private Landing, Despacito, To You, Let It Go, and Don't Check on Me. And for Grammys, he's gotten 27 nominations and 2 wins. On the Billboard Hot 100, he's gotten 8 number ones, 123 songs that charted, and 27 in the top 10 hits. For the Billboard 200, this would be the albums, 8 number ones, 13 titles, so 13 albums he's released throughout his career, and 11 top 10 hits. And to give you a few fun and interesting facts, he has 122.5 million digital singles and 127,000 physical singles to date that have been sold. His best-selling studio album is Purpose, which sold over 14 million copies global. 115 million records worldwide have been sold, and the RIAA certifies that he has sold 24 million albums to date. These are all albums and physical sales that he's done. So here's a few fun facts about his career and the stuff that is sold. And realistically, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the history, the discography, the life, the history of Mr. Justin Bieber. He has a very long career. He has done a lot of wonderful features as an artist. I have listened to pretty much all the albums except Swag. I have a lot of favorites that I have added to my own personal playlist. And quite frankly, this man is a very wonderful artist. I love this man very much. And honestly, my hat's off to him for being in the business ever since he was a young child up until now, as an adult, as a dad, as a husband. It was very impressive to see that he's still got a very long-lasting career. People still enjoy listening to his stuff. He's got hits that not even a person can count on both their hands from how much he has done and how many people love to listen to him talk about his work and just discuss his music anytime he's on stage. People sing with their hearts out, all the words from the start to end, because he is that good, he is that great, and I will give him his flowers, I'll give him his props where props is due. And thank you all ever so much for listening to me today, hearing about me discuss the career, the life, the history of Mr. Justin Bieber. I hope to get to listen to your comments down in the comments section and hope to see what you all have to say. And until then, I bid you goodbyes, farewell, and bon voyage.